Hello, water signs, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. This is a general reading. It will not resonate with you all, so take what does and leave what doesn't. If it don't fit, don't force it, just relax and let it go. My name's Serenity, and this is a general reading for water signs. Now, water signs, I may have some bad news for somebody. At the bottom of the deck, you do have the Tower. The Tower represents radical change, sudden truth, and the destruction of falsehoods. It usually signals a moment of necessary upheaval, painful, or ultimately freeing for somebody. Behind that, though, see Scorpio, Capricorn. Somebody could be going through a Tower moment, or even a Virgo. Because there's been a betrayal. There's definitely been some form of deception going on. Someone's trying to get away with something. Okay. And it's going to cause a Tower moment. Now, in the situation here, it's showing that there's the King of Cups here, who could be not using their intuition and could be going through some form of divorce or separation. And there could be some form of disagreement over some form of inheritance. For somebody here, though, someone needs to use their intuition regarding this situation. Because in the past, somebody was quite giving, or somebody could be giving or receiving, but somebody wasn't waiting to give or receive. Some of you could be dealing with a fire sign. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, see Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. For somebody here, though, it seems like somebody was no longer waiting to receive something here because they felt like something was not equal give and take in the past. Okay. Somebody here was in a third party situation. Somebody could have stepped out in faith. Okay. Somebody wished to eat alone. Okay. That was somebody's wish. And it could be regarding three people that could have been involved. Because for some of you right now, somebody was no longer waiting for somebody from the past to return. They could be getting some news. Could be some good news that's coming to somebody here, okay? For some of you, though, it's going to be a Tower moment, okay? Because when the Tower does appear like this, it's usually letting you know that there's danger, crisis, sudden change, destruction, higher learning, and liberation for some people, because some people will learn through this, okay? But for somebody, though, somebody was leading a double life, and secrets could have come out as well for some of you here, and somebody could be going for a divorce or separation here. And there could be some disagreement over the finances, okay? Somebody was in a third party situation, and subconsciously, somebody wants to be single, okay? Secrets could have been coming out because there was some form of deception. Somebody was using their intuition, though, here, okay? And they got their wish. Subconsciously, you know this because somebody was returning from the past who was coming with a lot of conflict. Could have been somebody who's quite immature, all right? But for some of you right now, you're no longer waiting. Some of you've got some good news, okay? That was your wish. You're no longer waiting on a third party. Yeah, you're fighting for what you love, claiming what's yours. So your love is a battlefield here, water signs, okay? Because for somebody here, somebody was in a private relationship in the past, but there was a third party involved. Yeah, and it caused total drama because some action that somebody took, it caused a lot of drama, and subconsciously you know this. Definitely there was some form of betrayal, deceit, somebody was backstabbed, okay? There was a traitor, somebody wasn't to be trusted, okay? For some of you, somebody was using their emotional intelligence, okay? Could even be yourself here, because somebody's watching the shit go down right now, okay? Enjoying some form of gossip, because subconsciously, somebody could be coming towards you here with a fake apology who caused some total drama. Subconsciously, you know this, because somebody's got caught, okay? Who betrayed you, who backstabbed you, who can't be trusted. You're finding evidence. Someone's getting caught. Somebody could even be getting caught cheating, okay? Because somebody could be expecting a new beginning here, but you're dealing with a hater. Somebody's being kicked to the curb, and now somebody's destroyed, shattered, broken, because they know they're fucked up. This is where the tower comes in, okay? The tower comes in because somebody could even be going through divorce, separation, okay? Hmm, something that's going to happen suddenly if it hadn't happened already, okay? But somebody's it's going to get caught, all right? Once you start using your head over your heart, you're not going to be accepting somebody's fake apology, okay? And there seems to be a lot of gossip going on around you as well here about things not being equal give and take. Somebody's no longer waiting. Let's see what other message here for water signs. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, subscribe. Yeah, somebody's got anger management here. Okay. This is somebody here who's trying to suppress their emotions. This could be somebody in the family, all right? Or you're married to, because there is going to be a divorce. You haven't divorced this person already. Somebody's breaking your contract here, all right? And they're coming with subconsciously, you know it's a fake apology what they're coming to you with. Yeah, this is somebody here who's doing drugs here, okay? So they're coming with some fake apology. They're coming because they have some wish. They're trying to go and get something. I ulterior motive. Somebody's coming towards you with ulterior motives. This is a hater, okay? Who you're gonna get? You're gonna catch this person, okay? Because there's gonna be some recording or announcement. Somebody's expressing something. Something's gonna be revealed, especially with this tower moment. Somebody could be experiencing some form of bank failure here. And someone definitely needs to use sexual protection. This is somebody who's very insecure. This is somebody that could be leading a double life here, okay? They're in love with love, okay? They could be even going back and forth to two houses, but this is a hater. Very much so, okay? If somebody doesn't love themselves, they don't love nobody. And before somebody could love anybody else, they first got to love themselves, okay? Tell me about this anger management here. Yeah. This is somebody here who's got a secret past. They've got skeletons in their closet, not telling the whole story. So somebody's starting over and ending it and moving on and trying to, or somebody's trying again. But the ex is going to be back. This is somebody who has secrets in their past who could have anger management issues here, okay? You could have divorced and want to start over. But you got mirror subconsciously here. You're reflecting your own issues here, like attracts like. So whatever's in you is in them, and whatever's in them's in you. So when you're pointing your finger at them, the thumb's pointing right back at you. Okay? The things you don't like in them here, what I'm saying, the only person you can change is yourself. You can't change nobody else. Okay? People are only reflecting back to you the things in you that you may need to change. Okay? Now, you got somebody here who's hotey-totey here. Okay? Subconsciously they live in a champagne taste and a beer budget. They're very arrogant and very cautious, pretentious, sorry. Okay, but this is a hater, okay? This is somebody that's in their dream world, living in a fantasy, the land of illusion. It's not real love, okay? This is somebody that's on drugs, okay? That you could have divorced because it was very devilish, okay? Trouble follows them around, tempting the addictive charm, but at the same time, they're trouble, okay? Some of you know this already. Some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn. But this person's got anger issues all bottled up here. Many unexpressed emotions. They're like a time bomb that they're trying to hold back, because this is somebody here that's one must say got issues. One must say here issues. Okay. This is somebody's dangling partial truth. But somebody's needing answers, but somebody's shifting here. You're dealing with a shapeshifter that's got balled up and they can listen now. And behind that is tangled. This person's unable to free yourself from a sticky situation. Someone's taking a step back that helps you see things clearly. So you might need to step back from this situation here, from this person who's got all these bottled up anger issues, okay? That's coming to you with half truth, who has a secret path. They got skeletons in the closet here, water signs, okay? This could even be somebody who divorced in the past, okay? But now they're doing drugs. They're underneath some form of delusion, like they think you're going to get back together for some unforeseen reason. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where they're getting that from. Okay, let's see what lies beneath this. Let's take out some cards, see what lies beneath this. Yeah, because they got kicked to the curb. Okay, because of the secret pass. Yeah, and in the past they're just going through bank failure. But they're saying, or you could be saying you hate nothing about them. Okay. Yeah, but it's telling you to be cautious. This person, like I said, to the tower coming, okay? And it could be someone expecting new news, especially when you're going to start a new beginning, or it could even because somebody's pregnant. And now somebody's falling apart or falling to pieces now. Could even be a mother figure here, okay? Because somebody's being thrown away, gotten rid of, tossed out, okay? Somebody could be ending up being a single mother. But somebody doesn't want to hear it. And I always say, who can't hear must feel. Okay? Let's see, any other message coming out for water sign before I close this reading here? Let's see what's hidden in their hearts here. Because they're saying they hate nothing, but they are a hater. You know they're a hater, okay? Because if they wasn't a hater, they wouldn't have done half the shit they did to you. Collective, you got rejection. Remember, every rejection is God's protection. Somebody feels abandoned, dismissed, irrational. Fear that they're carrying, okay? Or the frightened that someone's going to abandon them or reject them. Because in the past, this could have been done by a divine feminine. Yourself here, collective, yin, feminine energy. Because subconsciously, there is a distance, okay? There is a separation. Somebody needed the space. Some of you could even block these people, okay? Because it's family. It's telling you to be caution around family. There's going to be a tower moment around family. And you want peace, okay? Balance, harmony, friendship. But you got somebody clinging, holding on. They're obsessed. They could even be spying on your hair, water signs, okay? Because they're conflicted. This is somebody here who needs to make a decision, hot or cold. They've got multiple choices, okay? But they're still clinging, because this is somebody here who's very codependent and doesn't like their own company. So they're making sure they always have some form of safety net to fall back on. That's for somebody. But in the past, the divine feminine, You could have felt abandoned. You could have felt rejected through a separation from your family. Some of you, these are people that are hating on you. It's not a vibe. It's a warning. Okay? The tower is a warning for somebody. That weird feeling isn't attraction, it's your intuition in a trench coat, waving flare guns. Respect it before you end up crying to a playlist again. If you allow this person to re enter your life or family members, you're going to be repeating the same thing. Okay? That's for somebody. He doesn't need space, because this is somebody that could have asked for this space and then end up having to go for divorce or separation. He needs therapy. Don't let him weaponize needing space when what he really needs is to unpack his mommy issues. You're not the unpaid therapist in the room.com flop. Okay? He doesn't need space, divine feminine. Okay? I could have even needed, divine feminine needed some space from this person, okay? But subconsciously, you need to stop journaling about them. They're not that deep, okay? And I know you are saying, go deep, especially Pisces, go deep. They're not that deep, okay? So stop journaling about them. You're written an entire essay on what they really meant. Spoiler, they meant exactly what they said, and it was nothing profound. Close the book. Okay? That's for somebody, because somebody could be, but it's journaling. I wouldn't say start your journaling because it's therapy for some people and it's healing. Okay? Get it out. Okay? Maybe it's time to burn it. I don't know. Yep. Quit checking his story. He's not thinking about you. So if you're online checking his story, going to come finding what's he up to, what's he doing, okay? He ain't thinking about you. You're probably up all night, staying awake, wondering if you're gonna come or contact or anything, and he's sleeping at night time next to somebody else. So cuckoo. Brutal, I know, but stalking his Instagram stories like it's the damn Rosetta Stone isn't self-care. Log off, heal. He's posting thirst traps, not soul contracts. Okay. So stop journaling about this person. And for some of you, the bar is not just low, it's in hell raise. It's like your rent depends on it, okay? You're out there clapping because they didn't lie this time. Darling, bare minimum behavior is not an achievement, it's a baseline. This could be somebody you even have a family with, but it's telling you to be cautious. Okay? The cheating, the doing drugs. It's not a vibe, it's a warning. Trust your intuition. You're not asking for too much. You're just asking the wrong person. Leaving you isn't difficult. It just requires someone who isn't emotionally literate and knows what communication is. Stop shrinking to fit into someone else's immaturity. Don't lower your bar, raise your motherfucking bar, okay? You know what I mean? You're not having lower standards, you're having upper standards. You have to meet me where I am or go back, because you're not going to IKEA to get no flat pack where you can end up with parts missing and screws missing. You are a full bloody unit. You know what I mean? But some people want triers. God loves a trier. But it's going to be up to you. It's a test. I'm hearing it's a test for somebody. Let's see what Spirit's saying to you regarding this test here, water signs. Wow, that was a quick message. If your mindset is fixed, try to free yourself from that and rise above it. Don't place limitations on what you think you can achieve. Don't stand in your own way. Allow yourself to flourish in all ways. Welcome abundance, all forms, into your life here, water signs. Okay? You can do anything you put your mind to. And for somebody, trust the wait. You are being prepared for your blessings. In order to receive, you have to be ready to receive. Things you are going through now are not random. Trust the flow of the universe. So, even the tower moment, everything's happening for a reason. Okay? That's for somebody. One more for water signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. If you find yourself stuck in a situation you are unhappy with, ask yourself why you are still there. Is it fear of the unknown? Leaving toxic situations or people can be the best thing you could do for your soul and your spirit. So be fierce. Okay? That's for somebody. Now, at the bottom for all of you here, water signs, trust yourself more. Know that you are in the right place at the right time. Opportunities will present themselves to you when they are meant to, all in divine timing. Get excited about the future again instead of fearing it. That's for water signs, Sun, Moon, and Venus rising. If this resonates with you, water signs, please like, share, subscribe. I send you love and light. Namaste.